Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. So, I'm I'm gonna try to read your comments in this video, and we're gonna see how it goes. Um, I'm running it now with a split screen between I think Windows 7 and up you can run split screen applications. So I got YouTube open on halfway on one screen, the webcam uploader on this screen, so that way I can see if it cuts out. But just a quick little thing. What I'm having today for a smoke is a Blanco 9 and Lancero. I'm really loving these sticks. Absolutely loving them. I have 28 of them left. But you're gonna see a lot of these on the live stream because I think they might be one of my new personal favorites. So the only problem is I gotta remember not to draw too fast because I really love the flavors, but I get too excited and I draw too fast, or I draw too often. So gotta keep paying attention to that. Um, so yeah, I had an exam today. Went as best as I thought it could go, considering I fell asleep while I was studying, which does not help. Um, uh, and then I got up. I got up theoretically on time to make it to the exam. Uh, but it never fails. The day that I need to get in on time is the day that the traffic problem is like the worst I've seen it. Like it took me from the time I left my door to the time I got to school, it was an hour and let's see, I left at 6:45 this morning. Got there at 8:20, so an hour and 35 minutes, which is actually not bad, but still, it was a long commute. But I still got to take it because the class is 2 hours, and the exam wasn't going to take 2 hours. So I took it. It was fine. Um, did the best I thought I could do. Luckily, with like my YouTube experience, I kind of know a lot of different. And my movie reviewing experience, I know a lot already, so that kind of helped me a lot. But I now have to study for a probability and statistics exam. So hopefully that goes well. Uh, but let me get into reading your comments. So, FU grad of 1990, Mark. Glad to see you back, Wyatt. I think it's great that you bring the attention of your viewers. Wait, no, wait, I already. Whoop. Mark, you commented on a video. I just went to the wrong comment. I've already read that one from you. He said, Mark says, I came to your channel at the encouragement of Fraternal Order of Cigars and Pipes, or an Iron Your Smoke, or whatever he's calling himself today. LOL. That guy changes his name. Changed his names more than I changed my socks. uh, um, not his channel. It's whatever he wants to do. I mean, um, okay. But I did watch. I wait. I think your channels are a nice break from a lot of the other silliness you find on YouTube. Really? Have you seen Epic Mad Science? Uh, which, by the way, my apartment's almost completely cleaned. At least all my filming area is completely cleaned, so I will be able to film Epic Mad Science this week. So I'm hoping to film that Saturday. Finally. And then he says, I did watch the Spotlight video done on why I told 2 and the other promotional video. I hope they help attract more to you and we got a problem. Let me resolve this issue and get to know you. Oh, and get you more. And get you more subscribers because a lot of people are missing out on some good stuff. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Just because it's been a long week, so I'm glad that I have kind of you guys out there to kind of talk to. Granted, you can't. Well, you guys do talk back through the comments, so that does help. So thank you guys so much for staying involved in the community, and it means a lot to me. So. But thank you, Mark, for your comment. And then La Gloria 7, Chris. He says, why did I have to ask for someone so young? What started you on cigar smoking? You have great knowledge of different cigars, which I think is great. Glad to see someone who likes cigars and stays away from cigarettes. Keep the videos coming. Keep the cigar vlogs coming. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is going to be a very long-winded answer, but I will answer it. So I have a semi-non-scientific theory on why people get into cigar smoking and why some people don't, even though when they try it. And that comes down to when you have your aha moment with a cigar. And I think all of us cigar smokers can attest to our own aha moment where we realize kind of what the fuss is about. And my first cigar was a Garcia Vega gas station piece of junk. And the reason why I tried smoking cigars was because one of my dad's friends is big into cigars, and I would always see him smoking and him passing around cigars. So like back when I was a kid, passing out cigars to all the adults. So I was like, it looked like a really kind of and it wasn't all the time. It was like very occasionally. So it was kind of like kind of a big thing. So I wanted to try it when I turned 18. So this was a couple of years ago, a little over a couple of years now. And so I tried it. It was horrible. The Garcia Vega. It was like a bunch of piranhas trying to eat my tongue. So I didn't quite know what why people liked it. I honestly couldn't understand it. I mean, I smoked the entire thing, but I freaking hated the entire time. But I decided that, I knew that there was a good amount of different cigars out there. And that what my dad's friend was talking about a different cigar called a Romeo y Julieta, which he calls Romeo and Juliet, which is fine. A lot of people call them that. But so I decided I went to a local tobacconist and I picked up 3 Romeo y Julietas and one Avo Classic. Wait, was it? No, it was 2 Romeo y Julietas and 1 Avo Classic in Pyramid. And I smoked those. Well, I smoked the Romeo y Julietas, and they were a lot better than the Garcia Vega that I had, but they weren't I mean, they didn't click. Like I could tell that it was a different flavor, but they didn't immediately. I mean, I liked it. I mean, I didn't like. It didn't become like an obsession of mine until I had my big aha moment, which was with the Avo Classic, which I have to try to find a box because I am definitely going to buy a box of those because I will always keep those in stock because I freaking love that cigar. um, the Avo Classic and Pyramid. I have to find that. And yeah, so I enjoyed when I was smoking that. I could tell that there was a difference between the Romeo y Julietas and the Avo Classic. And when I was smoking, I mean, perfect. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better constructed cigar that I had. Burned razor sharp, nice, incredibly tight white ash that held on for about like that long. I kid you not, and it was really, paper white. It was the most like picture like the perfect looking cigar burning in your head, and that's what it looked like. So, and then the taste was really nice, I mean, it was mellow, which, and it didn't have a lot of pepper, which I kind of, I mean, unless you're, I didn't really, pepper's not one of my favorite flavors. I do like it, some of it in the cigar, but I don't like an overwhelming amount. So I think the fact that it was a lot mellow, I think the mellowness of the mellowness. I'm gonna that might be a new word that I just created. But I think that helped a lot in terms of also getting me into it. Also, the Romeo y Julietas were also a big nicotine back then for me. So I mean, get up and the room is spinning after smoking one. Whereas when I smoked the Avo Classic, nothing. It was just enough to relax, but not enough where like and to bring out the flavors, but not enough where the room is spinning and my hair's on fire. So yeah, and I've tried like those Swisher Sweet cigarettes. They're like they're called little cigars, but they're like they're cigarettes. They have a cigarette filter. They're wrapped in basically a paper wrapper, which is like a cigarette, and they smoke just like a cigarette. So they're cigarettes. um, and I did try those, like, and smoking those, and really it just didn't appeal to me. So, I mean, I just was looking for something to do while I was doing my homework. So I could have been sucking on a lollipop, could have been smoking a cigar, smoking my pipe, smoking anything. So just kind of looking for something to do, and then so after like I ran out of like the pack of 20, I'm just like, I don't care to go get them again. So and so yeah, that's kind of how I got into cigars. That's kind of my long-winded explanation for that. And we're still recording, so this is good. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. So thank you, Chris. Oh yeah, Mark at FU grad of 1990 will Mark's channel and the Gloria 7 Chris's channel will be linked in the description down below. And then Romeo Rich or Romeo Rich. I'm pronouncing it like I'm assuming that you mean Romeo Rich. Uh, made some changes to the channels. This is my only cigar. This is my cigars only channel. Rory. So yeah, Rory changed his name from a Nine Your Smoke to, or did you discontinue a Nine Your Smoke, or I this yeah. So this is Rory's channel. Uh, and then he says my thoughts on cigar smoking. It's the best smoke around. Yes, it is. The greatest high I've ever gotten. Yep. Real men smoke them. Yep. Uh, well, I don't know. I might have to I disagree with you a little bit there. I mean, I don't really try to, but I get what you mean. And yeah, I definitely think that they're. I prefer. I I agree with you that they're a lot better, and I think they're a lot more. Yeah, just yeah, I do agree with you. And while many women may likewise enjoy smoking cigars are a man's smoke first. um, Actually, I'd like to actually see more women in the cigar smoking world, only because um, it'd just be a little bit more interesting. I find this coming from a guy who has not had a girlfriend in over 2 years, so and has only ever had one girlfriend. So yeah, I'm one of those creepy guys in the basement that has no girlfriend. So a little bit more knowledge about me. Um, so I guess I don't. Maybe maybe some of you guys out there go out to smoke a cigar to avoid the girl, which I completely get. Sometimes I do that to get away from people that don't smoke and don't want to be around smokers. I will go out to have a cigar to get away from them. um, but I actually be I don't know. I got mixed feelings on it. Like you know, I use my cigar smoking time as kind of my alone time. So like I want to like I'd love to have something that, like, say, if I found a girlfriend that was interested in cigars, I'd love to have something that, we could do together, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to smoke with her all the time. So, you know, I want to smoke alone occasionally. Um, yeah, smoking in groups is fine, but sometimes, like, I just sometimes need to be off on my own. um, so thank you, Rory, for that comment. Uh, he also said, I also left a comment. I just wanted to just wanted to say I hope all is all right with you. I keep checking every day that I go out to connect, which is getting to be a pain. I can imagine. I could not survive without the internet. I mean, I am going away for a weekend where I'm just basically going completely unplugged. Um, I won't be on YouTube. I won't be. I will vlog, but I won't upload the vlog till I get back from the vacation. And so, but yeah, I could not survive more than a weekend without the internet at home. Um, but he says, for a new Why Told 2 video, but I've not seen one. Eager to see the next one, and here's what's been going on with you. Yeah, it's just been. I finally uploaded one the other day, but it's been busy, just busy. Oh yeah, the new Angry Critic video that'll be out tomorrow. I'm sorry that it's running so late this week, but it's just been like tomorrow's a really big exam for me, so I'm just basically gonna shoot this vlog, um, finish up the cigar, and go study. Um, and so yeah, it's been kind of a busy week. Um, and he says, now who disliked thumbs down this video? I have a feeling I know who it is. Um, and it's none of the subscribers, but I have a person who knows me personally from back when I coached a high school team. Who we don't really particularly get along. Um, Mostly because he hates. I have a feeling that he's very well. He doesn't take tennis very seriously, and when I coach him, I'm very well. I don't coach him voluntarily. I coach him because he's part of the, or I did coach him because he was part of the high school team that I was the assistant coach of. So I really had no choice but to coach him. If I had to choose a client, I would not choose him. But very, I'm very serious with that, and he refuses to take it seriously, and so our personalities kind of clash. And he pokes fun at a lot of. He's not very serious, and he jokes around so much, and I think he's also very. He doesn't like the fact that I push tennis a lot, and I push um, not really my style, but the way kind of the modern game is played versus how kind of the old school players play, which and the beginners play, which my my game is more certainly more advanced than the beginners. So and I'm trying to just get them like skip over the beginner steps and jump right into basically I was trying to do a get better quick scheme, which works for most of my clients when I coach privately. But he's very resistant to changing his beginner style. Which if he wants to get better, he's going to have to. But I don't think he cares. So I have a feeling it's him just trolling me. So and I'm fine with that. I mean, whatever. It's a dislike. You know, I mean, you know, I'm one of those people who can enjoy myself with having people hate me. So like I get a sense of satisfaction when people hate me because for multiple reasons because uh, I've I've dealt with a good amount in my life and so this is gonna go long. I've dealt with a good amount in my life and I've realized and because of that I mean there's certainly more others who've dealt with more shit than I have but I've dealt with enough to the point where I've just given up on giving a damn of what people think of me. So, and basically, the more people, and I've learned that whatever opinion you express, or however you, basically, no matter what, people are going to hate you. No matter what you do, you can be the nicest guy in the world. People are going to freaking hate you. Somebody is. And if you go around continually doctoring yourself to try to get people to like you, you're just gonna be miserable. So I'm just gonna like, I'm just like, I'm gonna be who I am. If you hate me, have fun. Fuck off. um, so I can get off whether or not you like me or hate me. So either way, I win. So um, that's kind of my long-winded explanation for that. So yeah, it's a dislike. Whatever. um, and then he also left a comment on I know all too well about interruptions. Every time I go to record a video, either my phone would ring. That has happened. One of my cats would cause a ruckus that would require my immediate attention. Oh, cats. I don't have. Um. Or actually, I do have a couple dogs that when my mother was in the hospital, I did take care of. And while I was recording a video, one peed right in front of me on the floor, right in the middle of recording. I think I have the blooper reel still. I might have to see if I could compile all the bloopers and all my videos into one. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting filming experience. It's just right in the middle of saying something, he takes a big giant piss on my carpet, which sucked. It's just like, but personally, I think I have two dogs. One is I think gonna be 15, and he's awesome. I love that dog. But his breath is horrible. Because he's an old dog. but he's awesome. He never, I mean, he does have the occasional accident, which is because just me not paying attention occasionally, very occasionally. That I miss that, or something happens, or or he has an upset stomach and whatever. But then this other dog is spoiled to all shit. My mother spoiled him to an insane amount, and he's only like 2 years old. So he thinks he's the entire house is his bathroom. So I consistently just I hate that dog. I hate that dog so much. I refuse to claim ownership of that dog. Um, but yeah, I love the big. But I love that 15-year-old dog. He's awesome. I got him when I was 5. So yeah, 5 or 6. Um, so yeah, I know about animal interruptions in the videos. Wow, that was kind of a tangent or something, but usually my own personal screw ups, outtakes delayed most of the time I was in front of the camera. Or yeah, I screw up a lot too, and for actually I don't so much anymore, and that's just because I've done so many that I think I've just gotten used to um, either a not caring when it's just a momentary pause. Like I don't have to read it perfectly. I've kind of given up on being perfect, but I've also gotten better at just reading scripts and um, remembering what I want to say beforehand the video starts, and yeah, things like that. So it sounds like you had some interesting events planned real soon. Unfortunately, I mean some real interesting events. I mean, I'm looking forward to doing that. The live stream this Sunday at 8. Roy, I hope you join in for that on the Angry Critic channel. Same thing with you, Chris, and you, Mark. I hope you guys will tune in. I think we're gonna be watching. I think I'm gonna be watching The Burbs, which has Tom Hanks because he's my favorite actor. Uh, so looking forward to that. Uh, the smoking game sounds fun. Hope you don't overdo it. I probably will. And burn yourself out on them. Um, actually, believe it or not, the most I've had cigars in a row is actually like 7 or 8. No, no, but it's been no, not in a row. I've had like pauses in between them, but I've had a lot of cigars in a row. Or, no, 7 or 8 is an exaggeration. Uh, probably 5 or 6 I've had in a day. So and or that's probably what I'd have like if I was having a normal day and a day off. I'd have like 5 or 6. So having like smoking the entire time should be fine. Like I probably won't get burned out too much on them. And I did buy like 2 boxes for that for the live stream. So I won't be smoking 2 boxes worth of cigars though. But I wanted like the variety to smoke. Um. So yeah. I've had like 5 or 6 in a day once. Um. And, yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And when I get, he says when I give to charity, I like to remain anonymous. Yeah. The good thing about the GoFundMe page is that any donations you can make anonymous, or you can put your name in it and leave a message, whatever you want to do. Um, I don't donate anonymously, but I don't really care too much to not. I mean, like, mostly when I donate to GoFundMe pages, like I donate to helping out the moving costs for that couple that basically lost the house got sold out from underneath them. I did donate to that. I did leave a message to them saying like I hope everything goes well with them in terms of moving. Um, but yeah, you'll be able to, like if you want to donate to this cause, you can remain anonymous. Uh, that's why I never signed the check. You used to smoke that New World cigar while reviewing Aladdin, the Disney version. Um, I think I have that. I have to find it though. I think it's in my sister's collection. My sister has her own movie collection somewhere upstairs. I kind of have my own VHS and DVD collection. I might have to do a demonstration on it. I have to show that on the critic my DVD and VHS collection. Uh, anyway, glad to see. Oh yeah, in the New World, I did. Yeah, I had the New World in natural. Yeah, I did have it on the vlog last night. Yes, it was. It's beautiful smoke. I love it. Love it to death. Can't wait till they're acclimated in the humidor. I mean, I had that one most because I ran out of room on that shelf. Like I have 3 shelves in the humidor, and I have one filled with the Blanco 9 and Lancero. Then I got one filled with the New World. But then I wanted to keep an open shelf for probably another box that I might get in. Um, but the problem is this one didn't fit really. Um, lined up nice. So I decided, oh, whatever. You know, it came in a box of 21. So I'm just like, okay, I'll smoke. I'll smoke the odd one out right off the truck. See how it does. And surprisingly, it did pretty well. Did very well. But I can't wait till they're acclimated to it, just to make it a little bit better. Anyway, glad to see you back and check on you checking you damn near every day. So when no uploads come through, I'm like, where's Wyatt? Of course, it'd be easy to keep tabs on you faster if I didn't have to go out. But what you gonna do? Yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass. Going out for internet. I don't know how you do it. Like that would just drive me insane. Um, but then again, I kind of need internet at my house because of all the school stuff that I do. So, but oh yeah, just so thank you, Rory, for that comment, and we're still going. So, um, this is a quick few more updates on what I've been doing lately. Well, playing a lot of tennis. Um, I'm really kind of happy where my game's going. I just corrected one big problem with one of my second serve. So today, which I'm very happy because now it doesn't hurt when I serve my second serve. So, and I'm getting a lot more action on it and a lot more pace on it. So that's helped me out a lot, and my serve's getting me out of a lot of tough situations. So, which is good. Not to say that my other shots suck, but um, trust me, if you have a good serve, it's going to help you out a lot in tennis. For any tennis players who are watching, if there's any tennis players who are watching, cannot stress enough. Serve is very important. Holding serve makes your life a whole lot easier. um, and then, yeah, so that's basically it. I mean, I've been working at Sports Authority a ton. But the problem is that I'm supposed to be working like 16 hours, and I'm only really working like 8. And that's the reason. And the reason is because they basically. Well, this week I've been leaving early because I mean I could find stuff to toil around doing, but technically all of my work is done. Because there's not a lot of rackets there, and I gotta start slowing down on how fast I string the damn rackets because I'm like, shit, I'm only an hour into my shift and I'm already done with all the rackets. Shoot. So you need to start slowing down and deliberately dragging them out. And then I taught a member of the UMass Boston team how to string today, which was interesting. It's always interesting to teach somebody how to string because they always screw up the first time. and it's always. It always takes them like an hour and 15 minutes to string their first racket. So I was he screwed up once. He ended up releasing the tension on the mains without clamping, or he took the clamp off when it wasn't tension and lost all the tension on all the strings. So we had to take the strings out and put them back in, and then he missed a cross, so the string started going diagonally down the racket instead of straight across. So I had to correct those two problems. It basically got to the point where when he screwed up, I'd be like, okay, pause there. I'm gonna get you back to this spot because I'm not gonna sit around for another, 45 minutes to get him back to that same. Watch him get back to the same spot. I'm like, give me 15 minutes. I'm gonna get you to that same spot, and then you're gonna go from there. So I go back again, get him back to the same spot, and then let him take over again. But yeah, he did pretty well for his first time, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, it's always. I mean, I remember when I learned to string, I screwed up a shit ton. So it's good to see. Yeah, it takes me back when you're teaching somebody a new, teaching somebody a skill that you got really good at. It takes you back to when you were not so good at that skill. Like how many times I screwed up and broke strings and screwed up rackets and all that fun stuff. So yeah, yeah, it was an interesting day. It was a good day. But well, this vlog is 37 minutes long, so I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.